Jim Gordon's on our
Gordon.
team.
Are you ready to lose?
This is a problem. He's on fire.
Yeah.
Oh no, put that man out.
He's like, oh
It
no,
must
I'm
be
on a
the
team with
shoes.
3 people with generic appearances.
Quick, turn on voice call so we can hear him.
It's the normie squad. Oh no.
Coming to the right, where I am.
This is not tactical. That seemed like a bad idea for not having a whole team. But it is battle rifle mode.
Yeah, so at least we're having fun. Ah, fucked up. I hate this game. God damn it. Why are we
Bird, stop
die.
Oh, okay, sorry.
What the fuck? I was standing still and he just presented his back to me. Hey, another guy.
Thank you for
Presented
killing
his
him
back
after
to
he
you?
killed me.
Boop. A sniper on the first on top of base. Or whatever, the main building. The building that looks nicer.
Oh, okay.
Hey! I got 3 kills. Oh shit.
The
I'm gonna die.
lead.
I'm alive! What?
Come to me. Come to me.
What?
Come to me.
Okay.
Kill him. Ah.
Sup, Broheims? You're in the lead.
What? Okay, now that we're in a match, you can tell your story.
Oh, right. Okay. So I was in a.
So listen up.
Here's the story.
I'm in
Damn
an
it.
opera.
Oh, I almost saved you.
I'm in a
and then you
production of
died.
Falstaff, and I auditioned for this opera 2 years ago. Then a funny little thing happened in 2020, and we ended up delaying the actual performance a little bit. Now that we resumed the production about 3 or 4 months ago, and the person in charge basically was like, hey, do you want to do a different role than the one you were cast in? And I was like, yeah, sure. So they offered me a bigger part.
That's cool.
So I ended up learning the whole thing. And then this morning was our first rehearsal. Damn it, I can't kill anybody while I'm talking to you.
No,
So
keep
this
going.
morning was our first rehearsal.
I'm so close.
I show up, and they're like, great, here's the, we got everyone here. Meet this other person, and they're playing this role. And the role was my role. And I was just like, we have a problem.
Uh-oh.
So, the person in charge of the casting, basically forgot that they gave me a different role, and they gave it to somebody else.
Oh. So you just didn't have a role?
Oh, I did. I had the first role I
So they never
was given.
recast the original role either?
They never recast the original role.
Wow.
Now,
Wow.
the voice parts between the two roles are very different. I could do both. The other person could only do one of them. So I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to go back to the original role, which is a much smaller role, which makes me a little bit super salty. But oh well.
I think deservedly so.
I haven't decided what I'm gonna do about it.
You should throw a massive diva fit.
No, I think I'm just gonna
No
ask them to pay me.
survivors.
I think I'm just gonna ask them to pay me twice. Because I spent like 4 months learning a role that I wasn't given. So I'm just gonna ask them to pay me
seems kinda
for
fair,
2 roles.
honestly.
You,
Yeah,
worked,
go
for it.
you worked at a
I
role
think it's
for
fair.
months and they forgot.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, it wasn't
immensely
it wasn't
stressful.
Cool. Yeah, it hasn't. It was definitely a very interesting morning. Because
Now,
I still had to do the rehearsal, so I just said
Behind you.
I can't even
Bird, I'm
kill
sorry.
this
Wait,
person.
guys, it's
in
our whole
melee
team. Kill him.
while telling the story. Jesus.
I did it.
So anyway, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I still did the whole rehearsal. I was just like, I'm going to be reading as we go along. This is gonna be the first time I've looked at any of this stuff, so be understanding. And they were like, yeah, sure.
I am astonished you have time for a third thing when you're doing YouTube and your job.
I mean,
Now, how much-
I have like 6 more things. I don't know what you're talking about.
How much singing are you gonna do in this role?
Not as much as I thought I was gonna do.
Oh no!
Oh, wow. Dude, I think it is totally fair to be like, hey, I've spent all this time auditioning for the role, and you,
Yeah,
this
no,
is
I'm gonna-
entirely on you.
I'm gonna ask for a second paycheck.
Oh, no.
Not a bit, not you know, a big one.
Ask them if they'll pay you in NFTs.
I think that they won't have a clue what the hell that means. Not other people
For
are
the
on
better.
the internet as much as we are.
Say NFT stands for nice fucking $2.
What the fuck? How does your brain come up with something that weird?
You should know how I'm programmed by now.
Jesus.
Oh god! Oh god!
Oh,
There's
they have
so
an
many
arcade.
enemies.
What do they have? Hang on, what games? Oh, they have my two favorite games here. They have Game
Focus
Zone
up, we gotta
and
kill
Game
people.
Zone.
Play
Dude,
arcade game
I'm
later.
Busy. I'm busy. They have arcade games here.
He doesn't have a single kill. You think he's gonna start? Oh, he does have kills now.
Yeah, I have several kills. Not many, but I have a couple.
At one point, I had like 13 and you had 0, and I'm like,
I
all
had
right,
0, yeah.
that's
I
gonna
had
be
a
how
very
this match goes.
Admittedly, I had a very slow start on this map because I was learning it, but now I'm getting
Yeah.
it. Okay, never
Oh,
mind.
it's
I got
okay.
it.
They only have like almost 10 more kills than we do. This is good.
He
Look,
walked into that and didn't fight
It's the
back.
trade-off for hearing the opera story, and it's a trade-off I
he
am
stuck
willing
me.
to take.
That's true.
That was a really risky close range stick that he went for.
See, I'm
I
getting
couldn't hear what
kills
you were
now.
saying over that person dying. So a preemptive fuck you if you're being sarcastic to me. What did you say?
Who's being sarcastic?
I don't remember what I
don't
said,
know.
so it's okay.
Which
Okay.
person are you talking about?
I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over bullets.
Philosophical.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the sound of my gun.
You sound like a Call of Duty.
All I could hear was
tutorial.
America. Oop,
That
that
person
room,
fucked
that room
up.
exploded.
Oh, I fucked up.
You see what my punch did to that guy? That was awesome.
Yeah,
We
that
can
was
still
cool.
win.
Do
Just
that more.
stop dying.
Quick, Bird, tell more stories.
Oh,
that's not
See,
helpful.
like, this. Tell us about that time you went to a talent agency and said, "Boy, do we have an act for you."
that never happened to me.
You guys don't know that joke?
Ah,
No.
The aristocrats?
No, we don't know the aristocrats because
aristocrats!
the aristocrats joke is like 700 minutes long. No one's
Yeah.
ever listened to the whole thing.
I don't think it actually has a proper way to tell it. You just say the most offensive shit you can for like 10 minutes straight.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember about the aristocrats joke is just Gilbert Gottfried's voice.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
it. That's the
know
whole joke.
The story about why he first told that joke?
No, I don't even know
No.
the
It
joke.
was-
I
he
can't
was
tell
at
you what the
some-
joke is.
He was at some Comedy Central roast, and it was on like September 14th, 2001. And he goes, "Sorry, I'm late. My plane was diverted through the Empire State Building."
Oh my god.
Everyone in the crowd is just silent and staring at him, so he just shrugs and goes, "Fuck it, a family walks into a talent agency." He's just like, "Fuck it, I've gone this far. There's no way out but forward."
Gilbert Gottfried was a legend.
He was.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear that there's a Norm Macdonald special coming?
Like a Comedy Central roast?
S-P-E-C-I-A-L.
Or just a special?
A special that he recorded 2 years ago before he died.
Oh, right, he's dead.
Yeah.
That was
He
the
died a couple months
context.
ago. He'd been battling cancer apparently for like 10 years.
I
And
totally
so-
forgot Norm Macdonald was dead.
2 years ago, he recorded a special in his living room with no audience. And is like, "I'm just gonna hold on to this."
Jesus.
And now they're releasing it. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm emotionally prepared to watch this.
That's rough.
Man.
Sebastian SB.
Hit me.
For the catcher.
Somebody should stop me.
Some loser. And
And some
Luminous.
loser.
Bird, why did you copy my outfit? Bird, we wore the same shirt to Halo.
This is why I always
No,
tell
not this
you
map.
to send me what you're gonna wear ahead of time.
All right, that's I
So
got
that we can
killed
avoid
instantly. That's my
this.
par for the course.
So I can call dibs on the bullshit.
I have the after camo. Wait, I didn't pick it up. Wait, I did
Expect-
pick it up. How do I use it?
Ow. With the
I'm
button
dead.
that does
Never
things.
mind.
Wow,
I
that
hate
was a
this
mutual.
thing.
4 of us ran into a room and no one lived.
And then what happened?
There was no one left, and no events happened after humanity.
And then the talent agent
Because
says,
we're
"That's quite an act you got there."
I was hoping you'd do that, Brian.
Ow. Get him! Yay! These are all mutuals. I really don't like this map.
Of course it's all mutuals. It's on this map. It's basically a giant circle where as soon as you kill somebody, somebody else comes around and kills you.
They're north. What direction is that? There's no. What direction am I facing? Who are you?
Spoilers,
people?
no one ever knows where they are except for all the people that play this game more than once a month. Cheaters.
Why would anyone play this game more than once a
Ow.
month?
That was a loud fucking
I'm
motorcycle.
too busy
Fuck.
playing other games like Chips Challenge. I don't know.
Good lord.
I want to go to
Unhealthy
every
habits.
loud vehicle in the country and just puncture their gas tank.
Damn.
We tried that with taxes, but it
They
didn't
earned
work
it.
out.
What the hell? There's an
They,
Andrew
they,
here.
they
Where'd you come
earned that
from?
spite by existing the way they do. Like I was facing the
Wow,
wrong
I
way.
didn't realize that vandalizing cars was praxis.
It's just an invitation that they create by being them.
What?
I thought there was gonna be another word in that sentence, but it's not. So
Nope. It's just they're begging for it. They just by being loud cars, they're like, "Oh, please destroy this car." I spent a lot of money on it. Doesn't that make you want to break it more? Oh man, I put stripes and bullshit
That's a
on
grenade.
it.
Ow! I'm running.
There's another guy
Everything's
coming.
terrible.
Whoever that is.
I'm dead. I got killed by
There's a lot of
pickle
people over there
pockets. The ultimate shame.
Pickle pockets.
That was his name.
Sounds like a 90s toy.
The best part
Hey,
of pickle
kids.
pockets is making your own fun.
By puncturing gas
my
tanks
God.
of the nearest loud vehicle. Make the world safer for
Wait,
Let's
what?
Players.
Wouldn't you like? Wouldn't you just put the pickle in the tailpipe?
Yeah.
No,
That's
everyone
the
knows that
pocket.
increases gas efficiency.
By breaking
That
the
is green.
inefficient car.
Yeah. Top 10 hacks.
You're
the fuel
increasing
industry doesn't
global
want you to
gas
know.
efficiency.
That's why it's praxis. It's eco-terrorism. It's like Final Fantasy VII. Everyone
That's
in
the
that
hottest
game
kind
is
of
a hero.
terrorism.
You keep saying Praxis, and I keep thinking you're talking about Praxis games.
Same
It
here.
doesn't
Same
exist. You're thinking of Firaxis.
Oh, Firaxis?
No, no.
Or the Praxis points
Games,
in a
Praxis
DSX.
Games is a game company.
It is?
Yeah, they make Interstellar Space Genesis.
That's
Here. Oh,
that's
we're
pretty
thinking of
keen.
different companies.
I love Neon Genesis, Space Genesis.
Right?
Genesis. For the sake of Genesis.
Yeah, I was gonna say Neon Genesis Space Genesis.
Three melee
You
kills
can't
in a
do this on
row.
Genesis Nintendo.
Who's gonna be number 4? I'm just kidding, there's only one more option.
What? Who? How? But I punched you. How are you still alive? He disappeared. Oh, there he is.
Wow,
That's
I should
great.
take you to a boxing match at some point because
Yeah.
you will be mystified. Like,
Oh.
why are they not dead? They've punched each other many times.
I punched him and he didn't explode.
I'm gonna get the fourth punch.
Jesus.
Yeah! I did it! I got the 4th punch! Fuck that guy. I got away. I literally punched all 4 people in a row. Yay. Oh, that guy's invisible.
good.
Kill him. Kill his
Damn
invisibility.
you, pickle pockets.
5th kill! No, I almost got a 6th
No.
punch.
Hydro.
I got really excited.
Oh, do I need to wait
I'm winning again, you guys.
already?
Oh god. Hey, everyone's in this room I just died in.
What you gotta do is, in Halo, part of the meta is to die like you do in Worms. You want to die with a grenade in your hand.
That's what
Just
I usually do.
Yeah.
If I know I'm gonna die, I
Just
just throw grenades
explode the
straight down
room
my
with
face.
you.
Oh yeah.
Just take everyone with you.
We should totally play Worms more, by the way. Worms
It's
is
not
amazing.
good. That's not a fun game.
Yes, it is. How dare you?
Ethan's
It's
the
just-
only person who doesn't have fun with
It's
it.
random chaos that was entertaining when I was much younger, and also I die first every game, and so I get to just
know,
watch
that's
you
hilarious.
guys.
Yes.
And you could do
Because you don't know how
commentary.
to ninja
It is
rope.
just a game where you watch other people a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Oh guys, their
And,
whole
I
team
mean,
in
you
the
even use
space.
the homing things. So I get to make fun of you for using homing weapons.
Ow. Wow, that was
And
all of
then
them.
the homing weapons don't even work because homing weapons are terrible.
Every time I get teabag,
Wow.
I jokerify a little harder.
You what?
I jokerify a little harder.
The hell does that mean?
No one knows.
Oh, you become a society more.
Yeah, he
and-
blames
and-
society a little bit more.
And at the end of that meter, when it fills up, I buy ears. And that's the entire
seems
character
dangerous.
arc.
What species of ears?
Somehow
species
your
of
Joker is worse than Jared Leto.
It's just ears.
What?
We live in a society, Batman.
He just has
Yeah,
like cat
that's-
ears on his head while he says that.
Yeah, that's the entire
Ah,
character.
yes.
Oh,
Neko,
oh shit, he
Neko
didn't die from that.
Kawaii Joker, my favorite.
Ow. Somebody punch him, yay, I helped.
Anime Joker would be amazing.
Apparently I freaked people out a little bit with my Jared Leto no. Mark. No.
Mark Hamill, yeah.
No. Other guy impression. The Oscar winner.
Oh, Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger impression.
Oh.
Which is surprising because I didn't do takes of that. I just did one take and moved on. I wasn't like
Decent at that
trying.
impression.
God damn. Oh,
Pickle pockets.
there?
Usual.
Did
whatever.
Bird, did you just do something very personal? Do you need a change of pants?
Did you have a
No.
personal moment?
This game is impossible.
How would you rate that moment from 1 to Catgirl?
It's like -10. That moment eliminated 10 cat
That
girls.
was an anti-Catgirl. A nega Catgirl.
Catgirl.
The greatest horror known to man.
I imagine an
lot of-
anti-Catgirl is just a normal cat with human ears.
No, my punches. Oh, everyone is in that corner. Throw grenades. That's all 4 of them. Yeah, throw grenades up that hallway, Brian.
What if I just do this? And then this?
No,
And
I was.
then
You were supposed to kill.
That. Wow, that actually worked.
Yeah, because I was there shooting them in the backs the whole time, and you got
Actually-
credit for every kill.
It worked.
I know it did.
You see how well I did all the work there?
When a
myself?
cat girl and an anti-cat girl collide, they annihilate each other in a cataclysm.
A cat.
Oh,
yes.
nice. Okay. I was like, where's this gonna turn into a joke, aside from just describing how antimatter works?
Yeah.
But then you pulled it off, so good.
I didn't have a punchline when that sentence started. Ow! Somebody
could
killed that
tell.
guy. There you go. It's earned.
We need one.
I've
we need one
definitely
kill
been
and we
there
got it.
before. Oftentimes I don't know how the sentence is gonna end until after I've already started it.
Yeah, no, I definitely just had the antimatter part.
Thought you were gonna say. Oftentimes sentences start and I don't know where they're going. Pizza Monkey 17 or something like that. Oh,
All right,
won, by
we
the
just
way.
finished the round, Andy. You'll be able to hop on.
Okay, give me one
Yep.
second. Let me finish.
We won.
Okay, give me a sec. I need
Hi.
to navigate the nightmare of cosmetics to change my outfit.
You only have like 2 unlocked if you haven't bought anything.
Yeah, but I just want a different color. Is all.
Okay.
Do.
I guess you don't want to match me. That's fine.
How
Oh
do I
wait,
do
Andrew's
this?
not even
Oh,
on
God.
Steam anyway, is he?
Customize.
No.
I am on Steam.
Is it
Oh.
Armor Hall?
Oh, you're on Steam. Did you re-download it on Steam?
Yeah, I changed it to be on Steam because I actually couldn't. Apparently, I can't install games onto my gaming hard drive on Windows 11. It doesn't let you. You have to do like a bunch of weird crap where it's like, oh, you need to make this drive available for Windows apps. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. And it's like, then you can't install games. I was like, okay, fine, I'm sorry. I did it.
Okay then.
Are you literally not allowed
It's-
to impulse buy cat ears?
No.
No,
can
no,
only do
no,
it for
you
a
can
short
only
period of
get it.
time.
Yeah, remember it's got the Fortnite. It's
I
got the
hate
Fortnite thing.
FOMO
where,
stores so
like,
much. Even when I'm weak and I'm like, I'm gonna spend money on you, you stupid bastard. They're like,
I-
no, you can only do it when
Did I leave
when
the
we're
buyer
manipulating
team
you.
by mistake?
I think Keith just closed down the fire team.
Oh, right, because.
It says you
because-
two are here.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm just waiting
Oh,
for
yeah,
the
okay.
number
There
of
we all
people to
are.
say 4 instead of 3.
I see.
I'll also invite him on Steam. In addition to other things. Well, they just missed out
yeah, there we
on
go.
stupid impulse buy money because they're just a stupid Halo. I'll continue to play for free
you're gonna say that about them?
They had their chance.
I'm really happy with the
All right, back to Tactical
streamer
Slayer now that we're done with
I made.
being 3 people.
Yeah, I made a really good really good talking head for Keith. Great.
What? Like
You made a really good what?
For my stream, I have it so when people are talking, their like profile picture lights up.
yeah.
Made a good one for Keith, and I am excited.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I guess you just don't watch his
It's
stream.
it's not just our profile pictures. All right, I'll
Could
bring
be.
up his thing. Let's see.
Hold on, I gotta start streaming.
Oh, you're playing Ultra Kill. It's a good game.
Oh yeah, I already got as far as I can because it's early access. So
Oh, yeah. It's probably, it might not be
yeah.
very long. Yeah. Yeah.
no, but it's
the demo was
but
really
it's
good
fun.
when I played it.
Oh yeah, it is a fantastic game. It's I love, like, every time I die, I'm like, yeah, that was me. I definitely fucked up. Like
Wait, which game?
this was Ultra Kill.
I haven't played that one.
It's very
One of them
fast.
boomer
It
shooters
is-
by that one company that makes like all of the good
Yeah.
ones.
Like, oh, did they also make Painkiller?
No.
Because that's like apparently the ultimate boomer shooter.
I feel
Is
like
that
people are over
Painkiller's
Painkiller. That's like ancient
pretty-
now.
Isn't
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a pretty damn old
And I
game.
meant,
It's
and I
an
meant the
old one,
people
but,
that
like, that's
I
the one
meant the
that,
people
like,
that
set the
publish all the
tone.
good shooters now, not People Can Fly 15 years ago.
Gosh, Painkiller. I hated Painkiller.
The one I didn't like the one I played.
Which one did you play?
wow.
I don't know.
I played Painkiller and Painkiller Hell Wars and hated them both. Especially Hell Wars.
Damn.
That one was terrible.
I think that's one of the
Oh,
first.
it's this map.
That's one of like the
Because
first.
this game has like 4.
Painkiller's like one of the first. Yeah, this. Considering it's supposed to be like this amazing infinity game that they're gonna support forever, it's astonishing there has not been a single new map. Hey, he's yellow now, guys. Everybody look at the yellow guy. He's easier to
looks like
spot
Bumblebee.
and shoot in
I'm
the
Cyrax.
face. He
I'm
shows like the
Cyrax now,
least
thank you.
friendly color for not getting shot.
Never.
supporting
Oh my
this
god,
game?
they're all right here. Hello.
Ow! Right,
Yeah,
we
we'll do
die.
that.
Right, we die instantly.
Yep.
I forgot.
We found them.
But back before I did Let's Plays or even did my stupid get your shit together music, art, weight loss summer, there was the... Oop, got him. There was the, I would like upload silent gameplay videos because I had a Dazzle... Ow. I had Fraps on my computer, and I had a Dazzle that I bought at Best Buy when I
Oh,
was working
God.
there.
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I would upload like clips of gameplay footage, and some of them would get weirdly large amount of viewership, despite being just like silent gameplay, because like Let's Plays weren't really a thing yet, and it was
Right.
just like a novelty to be able to record some of these games at all, especially like console games, because you needed hardware. Who had hardware? Well, I had
Yeah.
a Dazzle.
Rooster Teeth.
Yeah.
Did
You ever wonder how we're
did you
here?
have an unregistered hypercam too?
No, I never had watermarks.
That's the ultimate
disgusting.
symbol of Let's Playing.
Yeah, a unregistered hypercam on Minecraft, and then a voice.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you're pulling down
Incomprehensible
that
child
sweet,
voice.
sweet 16 FPS on your
I don't even
recording
think it
too.
would be over Minecraft. It would be like over Kaizo Mario or something.
It was just statistically, it was over
What?
Minecraft.
Yeah.
It was all Minecraft. We're all Minecraft here. The
We all Minecraft.
that was a bad era for gaming videos. But there were so many angry videos on my Painkiller, whatever game it was, gameplay, because I didn't understand what ammo looked like in that game. I think it was just a pile of bones or something.
Oh, yeah.
And so like I was
Yeah.
running out of ammo on all my guns and just running around and not getting ammo because I didn't register that the shit on the ground was ammo because it didn't look like ammo. And so that's just like every comment on that video back when it was public. I delisted or deleted, I don't remember, all the videos
you
on my
should-
channel when I uploaded my first real stuff.
You should bring them back.
I don't know if they exist.
Oh.
Yeah, let's have some Keith classic.
I don't think you could even sort by. I don't think the YouTube dashboard even lets you sort by oldest. So you just have to manually page through all of your videos.
No, it doesn't do oldest.
to get to the oldest ones.
You could do by views, I think, and you could just probably go to find the one that has like no views.
Some of them probably have more views than actual videos that are still up.
My first videos were on my 360.
We have
I
enemies?
used there was a upload straight
They're
from
all
Street
leaving.
Fighter 3 Third Strike, and it's like
I think they all
uploading
left
in
but one guy.
1B.
Yeah.
Where are they?
By the way,
Where is
there's-
everyone?
He's a
There's
ghost.
only one
They're
guy.
all
Everyone
gone.
else left.
Oh, are you not streaming
Wow.
on YouTube, Andrew?
On Twitch.
Ah.
Bro, what the hell? This is awful.
happened
No,
to
I
those
got
guys
killed while
bastard?
AFK. Rude.
Damn, dude.
Wow. They abandoned this poor bastard.
I'm trying to be a
Right, this poor
narcissist.
guy.
this is hilarious.
How will I see my head?
Sad,
Oh,
sad
That's-
and
I see it.
Is that not great?
Yeah, you took the two different bonbons heads and you had it switch between them whenever I'm talking. That guy undervalues
God.
himself. There's a I won't say that anyone overvalues themselves, but like you can definitely have like moments when you find out how expensive certain things can be when you're getting commissions. And then there's the people that are just confusing and they just charge like nothing, and you're like, you can't do that. You need to look out for yourself at some point.
Did see
Like-
someone on
I mean,
Twitter? Someone was like, "Oh yeah, you know, they were bragging about their stupid NFT they bought." And they were like, "Yeah, I paid $700,000 for it." They go, "Why'd you pay that much?" He goes, "I like the art." And someone's
Yeah.
like, "You know, you could commission literally any furry artist for
Yeah.
a fraction of that to get whatever you want."
Even the
ever."
expensive ones are cheaper than NFTs by a
Yeah.
order of magnitude.
And most of them are very high quality.
Yeah.
They're a lot better
I've said it
quality.
before, and I'll say it again. If you want something done at high quality, get a furry to do it.
Like when Adam Ellis commissioned like the most untouchable and possibly famous furry artist to do his like persona for Patreon, he was probably still cheaper than an NFT.
Oh, definitely. Oh, without question. Yeah.
But no, like that guy. So he was the first person to give me gift art of my character, and then afterwards I commissioned him because I wanted to kind of thank him and so on. And then he tried to charge me $20 for the commission. I'm like, no, I'm not getting two pieces of.
Yep.
I'm not getting 2 pieces of good art for collectively $20. That's like a problem.
I shouldn't talk about the current commission process. Never mind.
It's the. But no, it's
because they might be watching. The person
Specifically,
commissioned for
it's,
my channel art occasionally just shows up to watch my videos. It's really funny.
I've talked about it a little bit
Oh.
with some people, and like there's a specific observable trend where artists in the Philippines and artists in Russia undervalue themselves consistently. And they just massively undercharge. And it's like,
Yeah,
don't
I think there's also
do
this,
that.
Dude,
I
I
think they're
commissioned-
like $1.
What was that? Go ahead.
Oh, so I was gonna say, I think $1 goes a lot further for them too. So I think they think that they're commissioning too much. Like they're
Yeah.
already saying like, okay, maybe I'm asking way too much, but like, no, sir, your money is a lot different from ours. Like people here have
Yeah.
to literally like struggle to survive with like just like $100 is nothing. Hundreds of dollars is nothing here. Like you, it's
I
insane.
can't fucking believe the game hasn't matched
Quit or given us more people. Yeah.
to this
This is
guy.
absurd.
This
It doesn't-
sucks.
Yeah.
Be careful
So
because
the
he
matchmaking
can
actually doesn't
definitely
do that.
win with this
Oh, yeah.
setup. Like I'm not gonna
Oh, yeah.
lie, if it was 1 versus 4 and I was the one, I would win SWAT. Like
I
I
think
would
you do
I would
well,
clear
yeah.
house. Like you could
Andrew's
there's
right
just
in front of
so
you.
many
Yeah.
more enemy targets and they're all hunting for just you. Like that's he has a huge advantage right now. And it was actually really sweet because he because what's fucked up is that for reasons out of control of the actual artists, people in Russia can't get paid anymore because PayPal fucked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's
Oh,
like
God,
and it's
yeah.
like and it's like they didn't do anything, so it's frustrating.
There's
So like
emo
so
artist I
he
follow just
the commission was
yeah.
for Steam games. Like he was taking payment in Steam games.
Oh, that's pretty
Yeah.
smart.
That's
I like
actually
Yeah.
pretty
that.
clever.
That's,
I like that.
I feel like you
it's
get more
he-
value out of that too.
Well,
You
like, he can at least
ask
get
for a-
something out of it.
Yeah,
So
you
yeah.
could get a pretty good game out of that.
Yeah. So he asked for a $20 thing, and then I just started going down his fucking wish list. It's like, nope, not stopping there.
Nice.
He's like, how many people are commissioning me? This is a
Where's
lot of
the-
commissions. I didn't realize I signed up for this.
Where is the guy?
You have been gifted
Where's the bud?
27 games.
I think a lot of artists also are too apologetic about how much they charge.
Yeah.
And
Well, they
kinda
have been
feel
trained to
bad.
devalue.
Yeah. Or they want to
Your-
be nice.
your
They're
art
like,
is
oh,
how
I'll
much?
change my rate or whatever. And I have to be like, no, believe me. I have money. I can pay for shit. Don't change your rate.
Well,
They have to deal with the suffering of being a fucking customer service person as a good job, while also doing
I was
the
gonna say
rest
the
of the
flip side
job.
of that is the people who are like, you know, you're charging too much. Can you cut that in half? It's just art after all. I could do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It's I think everyone in the design field feels that way too, though. It's weird,
Yes.
like how people somehow undervalue creativity. It's just this like process
yeah.
of like,
Can't you do it for
all you did
free?
was, like all you did was go on the internet and draw a picture. How hard is that? And it's like, you're
Yeah.
asking me to do it. Why aren't you? doing
Why don't you do
I
it?
saw someone
What the hell?
once, like asked to pay for having a program made, and the person's like, "You're asking to, you're charging me for it. All you're doing is clicking your mouse. It's not that big a deal."
No, artists are magic. Like whenever I try to draw anything, I get so deeply frustrated immediately. I'm like, why can't I do it at all? I
the
have
way
a
I
mental
describe it is, like,
image, and it's impossible to put on paper.
I supportively hate artists. Like I don't.
What?
I
Like,
don't
like
understand how they
enviously,
can.
you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I
was like, what are you
hate how
saying?
they're. No, like I hate how they're able to do the things that they do because they can just like you could just say, hey, I want this, and they just give you something that's like a Renaissance painting. You're like, what the fuck? How did you even? I hate that. How did you just do that? Where did this come from? Did you just like you know, like who? What is the magic? But you know, it's also great. Like I love that they can do that. It's
Like, I
such
don't know if you were in the furry channel or not, but Enro posted that work in progress earlier today, and then like a few
didn't see
hours
it.
later, I saw him post the finished one on Facebook. I'm like, what? How is it done already? What the fuck? I got to see that one.
What
'cause
I
he
realized-
streamed when he was inking and coloring mine too, and I'm like, how is he going so fast? I like checked my messages for 10 minutes, and then suddenly like 30% of it was colored in.
What I had a
Why is
very
this
interesting
match still
realization recently with my own art, where
killed himself,
so-
you coward.
so when you
Doesn't want us
start
to
out
give
with
get the last
drawing-
kill.
when you
last
start
go.
out drawing, the advice is like you have to develop like all your fundamental skills like anatomy, perspective, and things like that. And you shouldn't do things like, oh, how to draw cute anime girls. Is like those tutorials are everywhere. But if you learn from them and you don't have any other skills, it like sets you back really badly. So anyway, I've spent a very, very long time grinding up my fundamentals and being very frustrated of like when I draw anything that isn't like when I try to draw anything, it looks like a Renaissance painting like style. Not like I'm that good, but it's just like that's like what I've trained and learned how to do is everything looks like superheroes or Renaissance people. So I was like, I'm gonna try and draw like an anime face, and I couldn't do it. And then I realized like, oh, it's time to just start watching those fucking tutorials that everyone told me not to do when I started. And then like that's just how you learn. You get a bunch of fundamentals, and then you're like, how do I ink a furry character? And then you watch a 20-minute tutorial on it, you practice it, and then that's how you do it.
It
But
sounds
takes-
like a pretty solid strategy.
Yeah. I had to go
It's
follow
sort of
the
like-
basic things.
It's sort of like programming, weirdly enough, like the research process for drawing, where if you're programming, you have like your fundamental skills of how to code and how to model stuff in code. But then it's like, how do I maximize a window using the Windows 32 API? And then you just read the documentation. Like, you're not
How do
going to
I
fucking know how to
maximize
just
a
do
window?
that. You have to go and like research it and figure it out, and then you do it. So it's like the same thing. So that's how you learn.
Tactical
That's how you
Slayer.
learn how to draw anime girls. You don't learn how to draw anime girls for 2 years. Then you learn how to draw anime girls.
And then the anime will come to you.
You just stare at Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time, and then you draw Yu-Gi-Oh.
Some people do.
I did used to
Now,
draw.
granted,
I did used to
the
draw
other
like
th-
Yu-Gi-Oh characters, like with the like extreme like triangular
Yeah.
eyes and stuff.
Ow, my head.
The other way to learn how to draw is to start when you're young, and
Is
if you
this a
just
new
draw
map?
enough, you'll get good.
Ow.
No, a new
don't
map.
think
It doesn't
this is
matter.
a map.
Map.
This is just a
It
map
just
they never
looks-
gave
This-
us.
This
Yeah.
isn't new.
I
This
think we've had this one once before.
Yeah.
It's
This
just
is-
it looks like
They just haven't
the
been putting
only
this
way
in
to
the
describe
Slayer
this map is it
pool or
looks
any
like
of the
it
other
belongs
pools
in
we've played.
Splitgate.
Yeah, it's chaos.
Yeah.
It's the greatest insult you could give.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess the greatest insult's probably that it looks like it belongs in Bubsy.
How dare
Aw.
you? Bubsy is art.
Bubsy 3D. It's
Did you see
technically
that
art.
someone
Someone
made
those
a
textures
sequel?
could have used more art, given that they're all flat colored polygons.
Did you see?
They're all just
Damn.
movie maps.
Someone hyped up, I'm making a sequel to Bubsy 3D. And he released it, and it's like 2 minutes of gameplay, and then it becomes just like
A museum.
interactive museum. Yeah.
What?
It's like this weird.
Yeah, the
art
Bubsy
thing.
goes to the museum game or whatever.
It's awesome.
Fuck?
It's just a weird freeware game that's just. It's like this is like 7 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Wow, I've never
I think
heard
I,
of this.
I think I let's played it. I don't remember.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Oh, right in the face.
It's like the Bubsy equivalent of the. Never mind.
What?
Yeah.
I just remembered that some
Ow.
people need to play something, and now I can't even reference what it is because I'll spoil it.
Oh, okay.
Talking to me?
No,
I never play video games.
no,
so
I
that's
played
what
it
he's
with
talking
you,
about.
Andrew.
Oh.
We need to play the third game.
Oh, they're all
soon.
walking as a unit. Watch out. It's
Yeah, no,
four
I
of them
forget. I'm
together.
just getting deleted over and over again as they all
Oh,
walk in a
I know what
crew.
you're saying. You're going to be replaying
Ow.
the
I
Virtue's
don't-
Last Reward games. Can't
I don't
wait.
know where I am.
Bird. Sorry.
I forgive you.
Debug kill.
For some reason, this map reminds me of Subnautica, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Because of all of the buildings in
Because of the
Subnautica.
water.
Is it? I think it's it's because it kind of looks like the few buildings in Subnautica.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be a good way to be reminded of Subnautica.
Is
if it
by
looks
looking like Subnautica.
Most of my memories of Subnautica are being freaked out by the Reapers.
I fell off. the cloud.
I'm really
I
surprised.
killed someone while he was slowly
about
parkouring.
that. I feel like the. Oh, I wonder if.
You gonna have a second half to the sentence anytime?
Have they what's going on
sorry,
with these
I was
guys?
checking to make sure something was. Something
Oh,
was
two of
working.
them quit and the other
Uh,
two just like forgot how to play video games.
No, they're still
What?
here.
Oh, they were grayed
They're
out
all
because they were
still here,
dead. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah, they were just dead.
They're the ones I just shot. They're like just walking around and staring at walls or something. Like I don't get what's happening.
It's a free game. Bots.
But they were clearing us out a second ago. That guy's a guy above you, Bird. Two of them actually. There's another one behind him. It's coming in.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Oh, man.
Oh, hi Keith.
Oh.
Keith, I
So
saved
none of
your
you are
life.
watching.
I missed
So
that
none of you
guy.
are watching live action Halo, right?
No,
No.
I didn't
Damn
even
it.
know what was
Okay.
happening.
It's really
not
hard
good.
to just like hold it all in.
Yeah.
I don't know
Wow,
anything
this
about
guy's
it.
really good, by the way. He like was
Wow.
literally above me in the air and shot me in the head.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys that have
he
all the
jumped-
kills, and then one of them doesn't have any kills still. It's a bit of a
Yeah, he, like,
disparity on the enemy
jumped-
team.
That person is the equivalent of me on our team. Actually, I have 3 kills. Ow.
Dark Brian.
He wears normal ties. What a loser.
Disgusting.
Oh, cool. I respawned into a headshot. Nice.
Wow. What did you think that you
That's
did
Halo.
to deserve that?
That's like landing
Play
on the side of the
Halo.
coin. That's like lucky.
According to the Twilight
Ooh.
Zone, if you flip a coin that lands on its side, you get the ability to read minds.
Cool.
Oh, I know what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of
Neither
days.
of us got him. No. Oh, guy upstairs. That was sad. That was really sad that we both missed him.
Yeah,
You're coming in.
both missed
Oh god.
him.
Nice. Hey, their whole team's dead.
I'm doing
I
okay
don't know
at
if I
this
deserve
map.
Now I
a
have to-
marksman award for shooting someone at point blank range.
Yeah, you
maybe
do.
maybe your bullet went past him and hit another guy too.
You just
Definitely
fucking
did
can't
not.
take the compliment, can you? Oh my god. Always this shit with you.
You know, Bird takes the compliments just fine. Ow. My killing spree. That's a lie.
Oh, you
Bird
guys
does not
saw-
take compliments.
You guys saw the side. It looked like you guys fisted each other. to
If you
death.
compliment him enough, he'll leave the
Whoa.
stream.
No, I'll just
Double
start
fist.
complimenting back and then
No!
then what?
He's like a what is it? Oh, which Pokemon is it that's weak to itself?
Ghost or
Wow.
psychic or something?
Yeah, I think it's like what I think it's like it might be
Drifloon?
psychic.
Dragon is weak to dragon. Yeah.
Oh,
what it
yeah,
is, dragon.
dragon.
Like, it's a
Whatever the
dragon
fuck
type Pokemon
dragon
where-
element means.
Yeah, like dragon types where you're like, haha, but I also have a dragon move, and you're like, oh no.
That is the most incomprehensible type in all of Pokemon, right?
Oh,
Really? There's a
Dragon?
couple that
very-
are super weird.
So here's a weird thing.
What is a
The
dragon
very first-
type?
The very first Pokemon game, so dragon moves were only weak to dragon moves, but there was only one actual dragon move in the game, and it did.
Yeah.
No matter what attack, what you do, it does 40 damage.
What always,
it's like-
Yeah,
what
I
always
didn't have a type.
so it was
Yeah.
bad. What
It
what
was- yeah,
bothered me
dragon-
was that fucking Charizard wasn't a dragon somehow.
Well, that's because the dragon type didn't really exist until Gen
Exists,
2.
yeah.
It
And
was
then
just
they, like,
Dragonite, wasn't
backported
it?
No,
No.
in
Yeah,
Gen
but-
2,
oh,
there
Gyarados.
was- they only added one dragon.
Dragonite
Gyarados
wasn't
in
a
Gen
dragon?
1 was water flying. There was
Yeah,
no
Gyarados-
dragon type in Gen 1.
Oh, that's
No,
right. You're right.
Dragonite
You're
was-
right.
Dragonite was dragon type.
Dragonite was not dragon type. It didn't exist in
Yeah,
Gen
no
1.
dragon. Yeah,
Yes, it
it
was.
wasn't.
What are you talking about?
No.
Yeah, obviously he
Dragon-
was fairy steel.
Dragonite was. Let me look
He
this
was-
up.
I think he's also water flying.
No,
The
I'm
thing
missing
is-
all my shots and it's
No,
making
they
me sad.
later on they changed Dragonite to be dragon type when they added it, right?
Dragon,
I don't
no,
know.
Dragon
Somebody
was in
wiki
from
it.
day
That's
one.
in the several people watching this. You don't have anything
I'm
better to
looking
do.
this up because
no,
fucking
no,
I'm not
not
contributing
you.
to the fight
no,
anyway.
no.
What?
No,
I'm doing it
no.
now.
Wait, don't
Bird,
throw.
don't you dare. Bird, tell us about the
God.
opera. Hurry.
Oh my god. Oh
This-
wow,
this-
we're actually okay. It's 45.
Yeah, this is
to
a very
43,
tight
never mind.
match. Don't AFK in the middle of it.
I wasn't AFKing. I was right fucking here.
Behind you, Ryan.
Hey, Keith.
Wow, he couldn't hit you for shit.
Wow.
You were standing
got an
completely
achievement.
still, and he did not get you.
I got an achievement and I don't know why.
Al, get him,
Seeker's
Andrew. There's two of 'em.
Advantage.
There's another one.
Ah.
Oh. Oh, he got bird. Hey, Andrew did get both of them.
We need
Hmm?
one kill.
One kill.
I'm a hero.
Okay,
Nice.
so I guess dragon
Job.
type was in Gen 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I was
interesting.
right, even though I played the least Pokemon of everyone. Never argue with me about
Dragon-
anything.
Yeah, dragon flying in Gen 1.
Yeah.
Which is funny because there was the main
You
trainer.
guys
in
like
that
talked
game was a
yourself into the
dragon
idea
user.
there was a dragon type attack and no
was-
dragons.
I was saying there was a dragon type from the very beginning. It was Bird who was the monster here.
It's the children who are
Which
wrong.
type I'm thinking? There's been some changes made to Gen 1 Pokemon
Oh, yeah.
where they like changed the type in later ones with
Oh,
to,
sure.
to give them new types.
Was
It wasn't
ground in Gen
dragon.
1?
I mean, I think fairy was one, but
Oh
The
yeah,
only
yeah.
types
All the
that
fairy
weren't in-
things have become fairies
Yeah.
when they used to be normals.
The
Yeah.
only types that weren't in Gen 1 were Dark Steel and Fairy.
In my video essay, I will.
Hey, if you ever do a video essay on Pokemon, you better invite me.
I don't think
and-
Keith knows enough about Pokemon to do a video.
No, I was just
essay on it.
I was just riffing on the idea that characters that were previously coded normal became fairy coded. And I'm like, all right,
Oh,
well,
I see.
in my in my essay, I will.
I was watching someone do some sort of Pokemon Run challenge. She goes, guys, what's the definition of someone who does the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? And someone in chat goes, oh, it's a Poketuber.
Damn. I thought it was,
Wow.
you were gonna say speedrunner. Gotcha game player.
Yeah, gotcha game players are a very strong-willed individual.
It's the worst type of person you can be.
Damn. There's probably one watching right now. In which case, do you need help? Leave a comment. We're here for
Wow.
you. We can help.
Step 1, put phone on floor. Step 2, step on phone. Repeatedly.
Wow, I somehow ended up at the Bulbapedia page for Dragonite. Look at this original sprite.
It's
Wow,
very
that is
doofy.
weird.
Did you guys see the guy that got fired from Starbucks and now he's like protesting and unionizing in a fursuit?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
The photos are so good.
The photos are
it's
awesome.
pretty great.
I get a lot of news from a specific sector these days.
Fur news.
The Fur News Network, FNN.
Frisky dingo. Well, he didn't eat my baby.
That's a odd reference. Jeez.
The frisky, the dingo ate my baby.
No, Frisky Dingo.
Oh,
God, I haven't thought about that show in a long time.
Yeah.
isn't
I
that the?
never liked it because I hate shows like that.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, I thought it was the streamer.
No.
No, it was an Adult Swim show, right?
Yep.
What is happening?
They have Grizzly Bear and Frisky
What is
Dingo.
happening?
Two of them have names that are.
Yeah, they're very sus.
Oh, the Twitch streamer is called I think Whiskey Dingo. I was slightly off.
Wow, how much does
Yeah,
he
Whiskey
like whiskey?
Dingoes and would do.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, no, would do.
Bro, what the fuck? I haven't died yet. I have 8 kills. What is happening?
Whoa, keep doing that.
that.
I've died like twice, maybe. Yes. I'm at 2-2. Ah! Ah! I got
I'm
him.
at 1-3,
Oh,
which
God.
is like 2-2,
No.
but different numbers.
Brian, our flank. There's 2 of them on us. Andrew, the guy
Damn,
gets
they're
kills.
they're being annoying.
There it
That's
goes.
my job.
They're being annoying, but Andrew is
He
carrying us.
died, and despite Andrew's performance,
sorry.
ow, we're losing.
I'm feeding really badly, so I'm gonna try to
You should
stop.
start by putting
Is
the food in
Charizard
your
still
mouth
not a
instead of
dragon
your
type?
eyeball.
No.
Is what a dragon type?
No, no.
Is he?
Charizard? No, not a dragon.
That's stupid.
It has an or mega evolution that is dragon type, but
He should.
Game
Yeah,
Freak is
Charizard
smart
All
about
is,
Charizards should be dragon types. It's like literally
No.
the character that teaches children how to draw dragons.
Charizard is ice.
No,
bug.
Dragonite's that one.
What the? The eel?
The Charizard Snom Venn diagram.
What do you mean the eel?
Talk about. Oh, that's Dratini. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Dratini.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dratini. Okay, yeah. Dratini's the eel, and then it evolves into a bigger eel, and then it suddenly evolves hands and legs. Because
like all
because
eels.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be terrifying to evolve into a thing with a different number of limbs.
I'm wondering. I'm sure there's a Pokemon that evolves to have less limbs.
Less. That's worse. Oh, I didn't see that guy. Where'd he come?
Metapod.
Less
Caterpie,
limbs.
right?
Well, kinda, but it loses. It then gains those
Yeah.
limbs back.
I guess all of its nubs were limbs.
Does it? It never
Yeah.
gains all of its limbs back.
It doesn't gain all of them. It
Butterfree
gains
has-
2.
It goes from 6
Does-
to 0 to 4. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, weird.
But that actually kind of mirrors
That's
how
not-
real caterpillars work.
Caterpillars.
Caterpillars.
Caterpillar.
Ow.
Oh, I know, Butterfree
We
that
need to
makes
talk
that
about
noise.
the worst Pokemon ever, Love Disc.
Love disc.
Damn. Really?
What's wrong with Love Disc?
It's just a stupid heart with a face. And then
Yeah,
they made a bigger,
so?
more powerful heart with a face, and they go, this thing is unrelated to Love Disc.
I don't like the
you
big
met a fish?
sun-looking disc thing that just looks like something you'd buy at like a fucking decor store that's near the
what?
beach.
I
What
forget
is
its
it?
name. Remember, there's
Somebody
like the sun
across
and
the
the
way,
moon
Keith.
Pokemon.
Up top.
Wait, Keith, what
Never mind.
Pokemon is this?
I don't know. I saw it in Pokemon Go at some point, and I thought it just looked like trash. It looked like the shitty, kitschy decorations you buy at those like tourist destination decoration stores.
What color
It's the one
was
that
it?
is just a sun.
It looks like a
just
sun,
literal
yeah.
sun. Yeah, it's just a
Oh.
literal sun
It's like
Pokemon
a
and
sun
the moon
made
Pokemon.
of rock or
Oh,
something.
those things. Yeah.
Oh, those things. I see.
Wow, I'm like
Sun
weirdly
Rock,
on
Soul
point
Rock.
with my
They're,
cursor.
That's it.
Yeah, they're
Soul
they're
Rock.
up top, Keith.
Those are pretty stupid. Yeah.
Is it from Sun and
Kind
Moon?
of-
Guys, is
honestly,
it from
if
Sun
it's
and
not in
Moon?
Pokemon Snap, I don't really remember.
No,
it.
it's actually not.
Yeah,
It's
I actually
not.
am a big Pokemon fan, but there are a lot of Pokemon that are really stupid.
Yeah, like
And not even-
Loveless. What a
Yeah,
fucking
I'm not
idiot.
even trying. Here's the thing. I'm not trying to be. Wow. Wow.
Oh man,
I'm not
the
even
new
trying
the
to
new
be
make
Pokemon
it
had
idiot
it.
shit.
Pokemon are bad. I think one of the worst.
Oh, they're all
Pokemon
made.
ever
There's
is
3 of them there.
Friggin'
Yeah,
here's
they're
a
all in that
Yellow
room.
hallway.
Wow. Yep.
What's the?
Here's a pile of eggs. The Pokemon.
Oh yeah, Scyther got a new evolution that sucks. Stop evolving
They're pretty
Scyther.
cool.
What is-
Just leave him
Watch
as a
out, Brian.
Scyther.
Never mind.
Really small.
Just leave him
Ow.
alone. All Scyther evolutions are bad.
What?
Caesar's trash.
You don't like Scizor?
Yes.
I don't. Yeah, I'm
He's
with Andrew
so
on this
he's
one.
so
Scizor's cool.
ugly.
No.
Scyther is
It's
perfect the way he is, and him having evolutions just means that
You
that
guys
Okay,
is-
have really
they're all-
weird Pokemon opinions.
I hate when I like a Pokemon
So-
and it has evolutions that are worse, because then it's like, well, you
Careful,
have to
Bidoof.
evolve them to compete.
Bidoof.
Bidoof should not
I hate
evolve.
Bibarel.
To be honest, Bibarel's gotten some upgrades.
It's got
like,
terrifying.
Bibarel-
What's up?
recent games that
It's
look
creepy
stupid.
Bibarel had a
mask.
glow up in the Pokemon Arceus or
Yeah.
whatever. It looks
Yeah, but-
way cuter.
I hate its mask thing.
Bidoof is better now.
Bibarel
Yeah.
or Bidoof? Because Bidoof's always been S
Bidoof's-
tier.
He's great,
Yeah.
and not just
Bibarel's,
because
like,
everyone decided
also-
that he's me.
yeah.
Barrel is also super popular because it learns like every HM.
Bidoof
people just,
was
like,
my
have it on
government
the team.
assigned Pokesona. I
yeah.
didn't
The
choose it.
government?
It was just issued to me. Multiple people independently of each other have decided that I'm Bidoof without meeting each other first.
Really?
Nice. Good job.
Yeah. You know, Stephanie did that without knowing that you were doing it.
That's very weird.
That's kind
There's a lot of
That's very
Pokemon, so that's
funny.
very strange. I didn't even know what Bidoof was because I didn't play that generation.
Yeah, Bibarel's got a lot cuter in the newer games, but boy, when it was first released, I was like, why did they take something as awesome as Bidoof and make its evolution terrible?
Yeah. The
Fight.
like, I'm so out of touch with Pokemon that until like a couple months ago, I didn't know that Lucario was a fighting type.
Wow.
I thought he was a
Not
psychic
a-
type because he has Mewtwo's moveset in Smash.
Wow.
You know that actually makes a lot of sense. If you don't, yeah, that's
He charges up an energy ball and launches it because Mewtwo and him both have the Samus B. But
It's
I'm like, if he
clearly
has literally all of Mewtwo's moveset, then why would he not be psychic?
There we go. Okay.
It's like, no, that's key or something.
So, which of the three new starters are you gonna pick?
There's
He's
new
not gonna play
starters.
Pokemon.
Yeah, there's a new one coming out, Scarlet and Violet, and
Oh.
here are the starters.
I still haven't played the expansions to Sword and Moon, where they have the Kung Fu bears.
Sword and Moon. Ah, yes.
Got him. Damn.
Which of these are you gonna pick? And be careful, there is a correct answer.
Oh,
That's a sound.
I don't like them.
Look
What?
at Waxley. Look at
How do
don't-
you how do you not like Weed Cat?
I don't
Weed
like.
Cat
I
is
don't
weird
like
at
any
best,
of
man.
those.
knowing that Weed Cat will probably evolve into something
Pompadour?
that looks vaguely
Uh.
sexual is a problem.
I know.
Pompadour
They're gonna
is
make it
amazing.
hot.
Yeah.
Oh, Pompadour's gonna get super hot. Don't even.
Yeah.
And then Bubble Bobble over here is just gonna get stupid
I
looking.
It does
can't-
look like Bubble.
I can't deal with this arc anymore, guys. It hurts. Where they announce the starters or something, and then everybody fucking draws the evolutions for like 6 months, and they're amazing, and then the real one's disappointing, like Arcanine.
What the
Yeah.
hell is this?
Like the fucking everyone's ideas for the Arceus Arcanine were so good, and then the real one happened, and I hated it.
Just a thing. Well, on the flip side to that, though, the new Gudra is the most precious boy.
Womp.
Wait, do we? Oh, is this like the gun game or something?
This
No.
is still tactical. It's just that we're playing with this gun now. Tactical Slayer has like 6 gun options or something. It's just
Oh, I didn't know that.
we've been
I
we've
hate
just been on
this one too.
I hate this gun. But we've been on a bit of a battle rifle streak today that is unusual compared to our last session with this mode.
Yeah, it's that
This
part's
gun,
kind of nice.
I'm not trying to be negative, but this gun's actually ass.
Yeah,
Like,
It's kind of rough.
this is a terrible SWAT gun.
Like honestly,
Your
I thought they
SWAT
just handed me a man's ass
Yeah,
first, and then
there's
I looked closer, and it
also
was a gun.
there's pistol SWAT and there's
pistol SWAT's fun. I
there's
want
the
that
victory
one.
gun slot. I don't know, the weird new rapid fire one that's precise, but only if you shoot a little bit.
Okay.
That you can have that one for SWAT.
I
can
think
never remember what
SWAT
it's
should
called.
only be reloadable guns.
I think its code is
I do not think that-
VK87 or something.
I do not think SWAT should ever be plasma guns.
It's I missed the carbine. They used to
Nice.
do SWAT with the carbine and they called it paintball, and that was significantly better. But this is not the not the
yeah.
carbine.
All right, they're all in the tower. There's like 2 of them on the second floor.
How the
Yeah.
fuck did that miss him?
There's
I
a
hate
oh
this
my
gun so
God.
much.
because the carbine
Yeah,
was
I'm
just
not
a,
having-
the carbine was
not
a battle
having a good
rifle that
time,
requires
boyos.
more precision because the
Okay,
battle
I
rifle
just
does
got
a
a
3-bullet
triple kill,
spread.
so I changed my mind. This is the best gun.
now this is the best map.
Ow!
and the
Sniper
best
tower,
mode.
sniper tower,
Oh yeah,
and an under sniper tower too.
I'm gonna
Never
be
mind,
happy
this
if I
gun
get
sucks.
a kill.
Bird,
You don't
I
have a
just
kill
watched
yet?
your body glitch out, by the way.
I saw that. That was really funny. I wish I was recording. Instead, I had the point menu.
I love it when I
Thing.
hide around a corner and people just run into my fist, like they don't. Oh, what's gonna happen? Where'd he go?
Don't animate that.
Don't animate that.
I made it.
A guy
The
getting the jump on me couldn't even kill me because his gun's so bad.
The joke is that
Really does
nothing
suck.
we've ever done
This
has
is
ever
the
been
worst
animated.
Gun.
Oh my God.
I hate everything about this. The things that this gun chooses to be.
Where'd this guy go?
This
Did he get shot?
sucks.
Wait, he's up there? Did I miss him?
Gun.
Yeah.
Even when I get kills, I hate this gun. Bird, I just saved your life.
Hold on, I gotta
Well, fucking.
change my-
Why do I care?
Yeah.
change my settings. This is awful.
Like, oh great,
Uh,
thanks. Now I gotta go pay taxes again.
Ah, fuck. He was ready for me. I swear there was an invisible
all
person.
fine.
What the fuck was he? This guy on the sniper spot had a bird. Got him.
Damn it.
I love one that's just a guy
Enemy
right.
halfway to ending our suffering.
There
There we go. Okay, much better. Now that I got melee working again.
Oh.
Nice.
So Andrew, I gotta ask, was that
Yeah.
VR game last night really that scary?
Okay, look.
Oh, there's two of them
I-
on sniper
oh,
power
I-
tower
I
thing.
am-
One under.
The Exorcist. I am fine with horror games to an extent. It is fine. Like, I get scared pretty easily with
Uh-huh.
horror games. But
see.
generally, I have the luxury of feeling like I can kind of goof around and get away with it. Like, I can crouch and be silly or stuff. But in VR, it's just there. If you try to,
Mutual.
like,
Mhm.
yeah, like, you can't, like, you know, turn, okay, that's impossible. How did I miss this guy 3 times in the head? Okay,
No, you missed.
Yeah.
You hit not his head is the thing.
So it says. But for that game, it was like it had so much atmosphere. Like, it had
see.
ungodly thick atmosphere. And
With two C's.
and I didn't know.
I need two
So for
CCs of
context-
atmosphere.
For context, I went onto Andrew's stream last night and watched him
wasn't
take
coping
about
well.
30 minutes to walk through a door.
So did you watch me do the 3rd level?
So it's me and Subnautica.
No.
So once I realized that it's not a Five Nights at Freddy jump scare game, I wasn't scared anymore. I just walked through and did everything normal. My
Oh, I
build up
see.
is I do not
3 people
like
upstairs, Brian. Center hallway.
I don't like games that do that Five Nights at like Freddy's thing where that you can, like, we've recorded it for our Let's Play and you can see the game audio literally just drop to 0 and then it shouts at you.
Yeah,
And
no, I hate
fucking
FNAF.
hate
Yeah,
games like
I
that.
get that.
I can't do that. And so that's what I thought this game was trying to do to me. Was I thought it was trying to do the, like, I thought I was gonna open the door and then somebody's gonna scream at my face. I'm like, I don't want
makes
that.
sense.
And
Yes. FNAF
once
is
I realized
deeply
it's-
irritating.
Yeah. Once I realized it was just really thick atmosphere with like spooky elements, fine, that's easy. I could just walk around in a spooky house. I don't have a problem with that. It's just I just don't want things screaming at me. So once I learned that wasn't the case, then it was fine. I have plenty of fun.
I see.
Wow. I have a game recommendation for you, Andrew. You
Thank
should play.
you.
It's not on VR, but have you heard of Iron Lung?
I have played
that's a
Iron
laugh.
Lung.
Uh-oh.
It's a
Iron
really,
Lung
it's
and
a
I Must
short-
Breathe.
What a neat game. Iron
It's a
Lung is a
really
very
short
neat,
game on
tiny
Steam.
experimental game by the
Yeah,
guy.
It's a cool experiment.
He's
though.
working on Gloomwood, and he previously made Duskwood. Wait, no, not Duskwood. Previously
God,
made.
Bird,
he
my
previously
body's the same
made
thing.
the boomer shooter with like scarecrow men.
I believe it's
made-
called Katamari Damacy.
I don't. I don't know what that is.
He's working with another guy to make Gloomwood right now, which is it's like a steampunk thief kind of thing. Which looks very
Wasn't
cool.
Thief already steampunk?
Yeah, I couldn't think of what to call it. Like it's like Bloodborne-y themes, like witch doctors and darkness. I don't know, it's got
The
atmosphere.
original name for Bloodborne, it was gonna be called Witch Doctors in Darkness.
Yeah. That's
But
the
yeah, you should
that's the
totally
role-playing
check out-
module.
You should totally check out Iron Lung. It's a very cool
Yeah.
game. It is atmospheric
I'm
as
gonna-
fuck.
Well, I have 20
I am-
kills.
I am.
CC 20?
Yeah, I can't.
Jesus.
I
You
can't.
can- you-
I can't do anything with this gun.
this
It is
gun
so
this gun's
bad.
been
Like-
this gun's been clicking. I've been getting sprees.
I hate this
Oh, we
gun.
lost.
I've been clicking
Yay.
heads.
This guy's
Done.
literally. How is this? There's a guy been behind me like for half a minute and he couldn't shoot me in the head. Like what? What?
It's you really have to nail it perfectly.
Yeah, it seems very precise. But yeah, I also, when I was watching Andrew play, I gifted him 5 subs, and I just said, like, walk through the door. And
I know that his
still took him, like,
appetite's
5
increasing,
minutes
but I don't
to
think you
work
can take
on
5
guts
subs.
to do it. Huh?
But I did it.
You did do it. After you had, like, somebody come in and give you a chair.
Hey, look, I didn't want to get jump scared and then fall over. That was what I was scared of. I didn't want to like. If-
Again, that seems reasonable.
You were given a chair.
Yeah. Yeah, like I had my partner come in and like put a chair behind me so I could sit down and like slide into the scary part, so I didn't have to fall over. Like I
Wow,
said, it's fine. Like once I knew that it wasn't jump scare horror, then it was fine. I just walked around, was like, oh okay, I'm gonna do it's spooky. Like it's completely fine. In the beginning, I don't know what kind of horror it is. There's
In
like
the beginning, you were
visage
2.5 hours into the game by that point.
Yeah, I spent 2 hours in a 15-minute tutorial. That's fine.
I mean,
What matters is I
it's
created
scary.
a fun and enjoyable atmosphere to hate me at, and
It
that's
is
very
very
really
easy.
important.
It is
It was-
very easy to procrastinate in a horror game.
It was special. I had a very good time watching. I was
I'm
very baffled, but
I was impressed how many times I scared myself by breaking something on my head on accident. That was really fun.
oh, thank God it's this gun.
Yeah, right? Oh god. I would even
Fuck,
break this
Regular
one.
that was
normal
too big of a
gun.
swallow.
Why am I always the first to die?
Because you
Have you
run into
tried,
the die space.
going AFK when you start.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let somebody else
maybe-
die first.
Yeah.
Let somebody else take the lead. What the fuck? How is that not... Okay.
Ew, what happened? Why did I turn into a wolf? What was that?
Hey, now let's.
What?
The
No,
path,
like-
it's
like
the
I
pathogen.
It's like I died and then a wolf face came at me and my body turned to green mush or
Oh
something. I
yeah,
was like,
the
what?
stupid death animations.
What happened? Yeah, I hate.
No, but
I
seriously,
hate
how did you
animations
turn
on
into a
death.
wolf?
How do you turn that? Up?
Yeah, could you like tell for a friend?
Yeah, it's like that sounds really funny, but like, how'd you do it again?
How'd you do it again? Like,
Alright,
oh
whatever.
yeah, it's crazy.
Fine.
Out. I'm green.
I'm
Yep.
trying to write
Yeah,
a
it
hard
made a
drive
howl.
article.
2 of them were in the circular room.
Which one's the circular room? None of them are.
The one you guys are.
One of
that
the, yeah,
one.
it's the
That
one that's
right
one of the
there.
bases. It's got a big curvy wall on the outside.
Aren't we all in circular rooms at some point?
No.
When you get down to it,
Oh,
isn't the whole world circle?
No.
God, I hope so. That would be really embarrassing if we just made globe earthers feel bad.
Did you say globe earthers?
Or not, sorry, not
Ow,
globe
guy.
Earthers.
Wow, they're cleaning us up. We need to stop that.
I believe that the
What?
term is spearhead.
Spearhead, globe heads.
Yeah.
globe heads.
Oh, that shouldn't have
I
been
believe-
making
I believe
flat
in a
earthers
cone
feel
Earth.
bad for being wrong. Isn't that what the reference was supposed to be?
Yeah, I
Well,
believe
it's not. It's not going to be flat. Obviously it can't be flat. It has to be like 3-dimensional. But like,
It's
I
actually
believe
like
it's
a.
also
It's actually like that
theory.
one urn.
what if it's
Physics
like
urn.
cone-shaped?
The urn of physics.
Have you earned your physics?
Degree.
Oh, it's right there, Brian. Careful. Nice.
Something's wrong. I'm actually getting decent at this game.
Whoa.
This shouldn't happen.
That's the side effect of practicing. I've been trying my best to
I don't
figure out how
like
to
it.
get rid of that.
Oh, by the way, Bird, I wanted to thank you for explaining the whole Overwatch thing because it was so baffling to me because they didn't explain it well.
Oh,
Explain
yeah.
what?
The like
The
Overwatch,
character diversity tool or whatever.
yeah,
Oh.
they did
Yeah.
such a bad job explaining it. Bird is the first
Yeah.
person to be like, "Okay, I understand what they're trying to do."
I read
Well,
the
that's 'cause Bird
fucking
actually
research.
read the yeah. That's
Yeah,
how you
you
read the
read
research
it,
paper.
And it turns out it's actually not that complicated. They just whoever like tried to describe it just did a terrible job
Ow.
of it.
Yeah.
I got wolfed.
And you're welcome, but as much so I
you
was
two of them
telling
left.
Keith about it, then like later that night I said like, I feel relatively strong about this topic of like wanting to tell people like, hey, this is a huge misunderstanding of
But
what
do
this
you make
tool
that
is.
your brand?
But then I thought to myself like,
In this
do I really
video
want to
essay,
wage
I
into an
will.
internet battle to talk
Oh,
about
my
diversity
punch
in
missed.
video games and defend Blizzard? I was like,
That's
no,
the
I don't really
thing,
want to
yeah.
do that.
That's the problem. Like, I
Yeah.
understand where you'd want to come from, but the problem is you would be opening up such a can of worms. It would basically define your internet
Yeah.
life forever.
So if you want to be technical, you can not put Blizzard Activision. You could say it's King, and like you just say like Candy Crush got it wrong.
And people just won't get it.
Yeah.
It's Obamacare.
Yeah, people don't know that Activision Blizzard King is the company.
Yeah.
That's a
I mean,
horrible
I-
title.
Out.
I don't even know shit all about like the Activision King thing. Like I just read the MIT research paper the
Ow,
whole thing was
shit.
based off of. And when I read that,
Wow.
I was like, this isn't really that bad at all. But
Could someone come over to me?
The thing
Sure.
is, because of
is
the
this guy
reputation,
here? Is there a guy
Oop.
here? Brian, behind you. Brian, behind you.
because
Is
of
there
the
a guy with
reputation,
me?
I think Blizzard is just
It
by
was.
default
That worked?
the bad guy
What the hell? How
and in
come
the
I-
wrong in every scenario. So
Well, I
when
always
something,
figure
if something,
people are
if
sharing
someone
something
just
on the internet and they're being mad, then I need to figure out what the truth
what's
is.
actually happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow. But with Blizzard, people are just
Anything-
primed to be angry, so literally every headline is just another reason to be angry. Like, that's the default emotion they
Yeah.
have going in, and if somebody primes them by telling them that's what it is, then they'll just believe that person because it feels good to believe that because it's what they already thought.
Yep.
Make a new channel, call yourself Outrage Detective, and go around and find out the truth behind all the internet's greatest outrage.
I will be able to put up with that for all of one video and then just never deal with it. Like, God, that sounds exhausting.
You can have a one-hit wonder. Plenty
You
of
can
bands
call
have done
yourself
that.
the eighth inning.
What the hell is that? The atheist quartering? Is that what you're telling me to be?
No, I was just,
Oh,
I was just,
God.
I was just fractioning it further.
I see.
It was just a math. It was just math. No one should be the atheist
Quartering.
or the quartering.
The combination of the amazing atheist and the
Yeah.
quartering. Isn't that just a fucking...
Oh, you could call yourselves the
Ooh.
three quartersing, and you'd be the rest of the story that he leaves out because he's an idiot.
Oh.
That's actually too clever of an idea, though.
You're the rest of the story because he fucking just he slices it up and lies, and then just pretends to be angry about things he doesn't actually care about. Dude,
Yeah, I
he
don't think
debated
you would
he
understand
debated
that
Big
reference,
Joel
though.
once, and then noticeably didn't upload it or leave it up afterwards because it went really badly for him. And what really stood out to me about that was that, among other things, he just openly he kept basically just admitting over and over again that he just echoes things that other people are already angry about, that he just gets rumbles about, and he just like mindlessly regurgitates angry comments essentially, and has like no actual stakes or gives a shit about any of the things he's talking
Yeah,
about.
because he
It's
does
just
not give a fuck.
He literally just pukes out like 3 videos a day based on some headline he saw, and that's just what he does every day, all the time, and he makes the same thumbnail.
Huge hits, and it drives me fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's because
people
gamers
like
are bad.
to be reinforced.
Gamers and comic book fans are just constantly showing that they suck in large numbers.
That's
How dare
extremely true.
Because they keep watching his videos.
As a gamer slash TM, I am offended.
I have been in the video game industry for all of like 8 months, and I haven't even been part of an industry that's launched, a studio that's launched a game yet. And let me tell you, the disconnect between what people think goes on in a game studio and what actually is going on is fucking wild to me.
Hey, killing blow. Just the insanity that is the press cycle of people getting, well, like the fake press cycle of people just being angry professionally.
Yeah.
They just,
The thing that
they
stood
just
out to
like,
me the most,
they literally just
the thing that stood
invent
out to me
shit.
the most was someone was on Twitter and saying like, I never understood bug mapping in games. If I was developing a game and saw a bug, I would just fix it right there. Why do you need to write it down and keep track of it?
You know, every time I go onto any new platform of any kind, including for Affinity, I track down the applicable names, including like Sargon and Quartering and Rags and so on, and just block all of them. Like I'm preemptively not letting that interaction happen. So that means I do have multiple reactionary furries blocked on For Affinity because I knew what they were.
Oh.
Probably
Do you need more names? I can send you more.
Most people won't even know that there is a block feature. Because your circle of nightmare people. Most people don't even know.
I've said that before, right? Like
I mean,
on stream.
Mainly you block Rags, and then you block Jason Affex because he's, oh god, there's just a lot of other people like that. It's not good, but yeah, people like the Quartering and so on are just like the weird, depressing, dying gasp of the fucking Gamergate shit that just won't go away.
Ugh.
It's like, wow, thanks for being a culture of people that collectively pressured me to probably not come out sooner because you made it feel unsafe to be anyone but the default in gaming. Great people.
Well, I mean, have you seen how many
but they get so many views.
Cis white males are leading the video game industry? Take that, gamers.
It's part of why it's depressing whenever there's like a weird like, oh, it's the Blizzard diversity thing. It's like, oh no, this news cycle's gonna embolden some people that are hungry for exactly this to come up.
I think like again, after Bird describing it, the premise is fine. There's nothing wrong with like wanting to make sure that your characters are not like really awful token characters.
Do you want me to quickly summarize it too, just so that people have that context?
Could you,
If you wouldn't mind, because
like the thing is that the thing is also just that it doesn't matter what the truth is. It meant like because they won't.
Some
they
people
don't.
who are watching this might be interested.
Oh yeah, no,
in
like go
knowing
for it. I just mean like from the people that use this stuff to fuel their bullshit. They don't care, and their audience doesn't care. They're all lying, and the misinterpretation is valuable to them.
Okay, I'm gonna phrase it chronologically. I'm not gonna describe this in the order.
Got them both.
Which
thank you.
The internet was watching with it, if that makes sense.
In that case, you do have to start with Once Upon a Time.
Yeah, sure. So Once Upon a Time in 2004, a bunch of people put together research papers where they did a bunch of surveys on like characters from pop culture, and basically asked random people like, hey, is this character stereotypical? And they would just show like, is this character genuinely like a diverse, believable person, or do you see them as like a token stereotype? And they collected all this data. They repeated this for a really long time, and then a research team out of MIT Game Labs decided that they were going to take that data pool and find a way to basically make it into something useful. So they created a tool where what it is they mapped that survey data onto like 6 or 8 something like personality or like character profile traits. And it was things like their socioeconomic background, their sexuality, gender, things like that. they gathered all the profile data, and then they created a bunch of profiles to say,
Fuck.
like, so the way that it works is you are able to create your own character along these axes of their backgrounds, and it will measure that profile against all of the token stereotypical characters that it has loaded in based off of the survey data, and it'll flag what you put in as this is a stereotypical character, not like a real one. Like, and then you just say like, oh, okay, maybe we can do better. The whole point is that it's supposed to uncover subconscious biases. So that's what the tool is. This tool was put together in 2014. And then
Oh, it took them 10
basically
years to do that?
people...
Wow, this was a huge thing. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that.
So then people
Well,
at
yeah,
King
yeah.
Studio decided that they were going to productionalize it as part of their diversity and inclusion work that they were doing there. So they worked on it as part of... well, if you read between the lines in the blog post, it was clearly a community-maintained thing. Like, nobody, there wasn't a team actively maintaining it. It was just the engineers using their, like, 20% time to, like, work on this tool. So they worked on it for a couple of years, and then they productionalized it. They went to Blizzard, and they were like, hey, we've made this thing. After Blizzard did the acquisition of King Studios, they were like, yeah, here's this tool our community's been working on. They applied to Overwatch, and then they released a blog post about it, and all fucking hell breaks loose.
Well, the thing is, the blog post did a terrible job explaining what it was about.
Yes. So the
But also,
blog
almost
post-
nobody mad at it has read the blog post. I know how the internet works.
Yeah.
That's
No,
also-
we all read the blog post. No one read the science report. No
Yeah.
one figured out like the blog post is very easy to read. It says like Anna has no culture. Like
Yeah, it was-
or no sorry. It says Anna has no cognitive ability, which is great. It looks really good.
Yeah.
Object.
it's like they did the worst possible job of summarizing an actually interesting thing.
A very unfortunate trait for a sniper, and it does not have object permanence.
Another,
So,
you know,
the way
another
that the-
unfortunate thing for a sniper is to only have one eye, but let's continue on.
No, that's so fucking crazy because that's another thing is that a score of 0 does not mean that they are disabled. A score of 0, according to their model, means that they are considered normal, like within the norms of society. Basically, it's a deviation of 0. So if somebody is like an intelligence of 0 according to the model, it
Yeah.
doesn't mean they're stupid. It means
Yeah.
that they're average.
Oh, were people not getting that? Because I literally didn't read any of this, and that's what I got.
Yeah, no, people aren't getting
I've never
that.
seen.
I guess I know how to read
remember,
charts.
not a lot of people. Yeah, I've never seen this model used before, so I have no idea what this method is. And so all I see is that like Anna has 0 cognitive ability on a graph of like looks like one of those power level charts from like fighting video
It
games.
does.
Yeah, I was gonna
So,
say,
Yeah.
so I thought
I mean, look at
Yeah,
that. Like,
which
are
is
these
why-
stats for Overwatch 2?
Yeah,
What
that's-
is this?
that's what I thought. I was like, damn, dude, Lucio's only got like ethnicity and culture. That's really bad. Like, I don't think that's a good stat
Yeah.
for a character.
Fuck.
They chose this horrible visualization model
Yeah.
because
Above you, bird.
Just
it's a
the
bunch of
worst.
Gamers.
it's a bunch of numerical method like
They're gonna
stuff.
catch up.
So
I never
they
find
have
any
this
enemies.
matrix of scores that represent the deviation from norm for a given character. Now, that's very hard to show a designer what the hell that means. Of just a big table that's like they have a negative 0.8 on this axis and a positive 0.2 on this other axis. So they did like this weird visualization thing. They chose one of the worst visualization models they could have, which
Really is.
it's
Which
hard to describe.
and I don't.
You just have to
If
look
I
anyone-
at
don't
it.
love
Yeah, if anyone
scoring
hasn't
people.
seen it, it looked, you know, Andrew's not lying. It looks like something you'd see in like a booklet for Street Fighter 2.
Yeah, but the stats are like like socioeconomic background or disability.
Yeah, it's one of those
So,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
one of those
You
like
see it
spread
say, like,
circles or
punch
whatever.
Power. Instead, it says like race. It's like what the fuck?
That's why I was like, that's why I was literally confused. Like, I don't get it. Is if this is like a meter of value for the character, this looks awful. Everyone is
Yeah.
just like the worst possible stats you can imagine, where it's like, yeah, Zarya's really high gender identity, but has really low ability. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like,
Yeah.
Ability. It
And
just
so
says
the-
ability, and it's like
The,
what
the
does
blog
that
post
mean?
for this was terrible too.
Yeah.
Because the way they explained it was like, in the process of using this tool, it helps you uncover like subconscious biases and streamlines your like ability to create characters or something. So what that implies is that you're supposed to design your character to max out these scores according to the way that they wrote it and the way that it's visualized.
You gotta min-match
So-
those
Yeah.
diversity quotas.
It literally reads like that's what you're
does-
supposed to
It's,
do with
that's
the
what
tool.
it read like. Yeah.
It does not feel good to be scoring people.
It is.
really-
what,
it's-
what are you
not.
talking about?
it-
That is
yeah,
exactly what we built society to do.
So that's what the visualization tool without any context implies, and that's what the blog post basically said, was that it's a score of how diverse they are, which is not remotely true. I feel so bad too, because the researchers and the work that they did is really legitimate.
Yeah.
And,
when you summed it up and talked about it, I'm like, oh my god, this is actually super interesting stuff.
Yeah, okay,
They
so
just
that's
give
the
the-
other part that's maybe interesting about the story, is that people shared this thing and were like memeing on it and stuff like that. And I read the blog post and I saw the screenshots, and something about it like didn't make me immediately angry. It just made me really confused. And so that like set off in a alarm bell to me. The other thing is I saw that the research was done by MIT Game Labs, which is a very, very legitimate research group. They've been around for decades. They do amazing socioeconomic research and otherwise into like video games. So when I read that, it was like, there's gotta be something to this. So then I literally spent like an hour and a half yesterday reading a academic research paper about this fucking tool, trying to figure out like why it was bad when it wasn't. That, like I just knew
Like
there was something
it became
different
your
going
day,
on.
and then you had to decide whether or not you were gonna also then like argue with people about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, is this the hole you're prepared to jump down? And then follow-up question, are you prepared to jump into that hole with the rest of
But
Twitter?
now you can reach everyone through my Halo series, the least popular thing I upload.
Everyone make sure this video alone goes viral.
People hard skip these.
Anyway, so yeah, I then explained this, and then I think
You
that's
should
pretty
name
much the
this
end of the
video
story.
like, you should name this video like discussion of Overwatch, diversity stuff, and
Cool.
don't even mention Halo in the title.
Just upload it as a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's a very, when I explain it that way, I think that's a really interesting perspective, because if you work backwards from there was a blog post and everyone was mad, like it puts the tool on the back foot. Right, that was the other thing I was going to say. Like a lot of the people that worked on the tool are like minorities, or a lot of them are also women too. So that's what makes me also feel really bad for them, because it's like they did this work to them and it was meaningful to them, and the internet is shitting on it unbelievably hard. And that's like super unfair.
Yeah. There's like,
They even there's a section in their research paper where they said that they felt like they had to do this work at a significant risk to themselves, because they were going to video game studios. Bear in mind, this is like the mid 2000s, and trying to like gauge and challenge them on like diversity and gender stuff.
I was gonna say, you're walking in with a pretty heavy gun. Like,
Yeah,
to be
they were
like, by the
doing
way,
that.
we
A
don't
A
expect
very
you to be
progressive
racist.
era of gaming studios.
Yeah, they were doing that in like the mid 2000s.
Here's the one I was
it
trying to say.
Tough.
This weird gun.
Which I would
this
say is a really good example of how how games are not very progressive. If that is a
Right.
tough thing to accomplish, just to go ask like, hey, are you guys being racist? And it's like, how dare you? Like,
Yeah.
Get him, Andrew.
So I do hope that the truth comes out, but I also don't have the sanity to do it myself, except express it in this
Yeah.
Halo video, apparently.
The truth will come out to those that actually pay attention. but that's not any of the
Yeah,
people who are
that's
mad.
Pay attention to this Halo video, yes.
I do wish like above all, I wish it wasn't Blizzard who got this.
There's so
I
many
know.
leaders today.
Anybody else
Yeah.
would probably be not a bad idea, but like saying like, yeah, Activision's gonna have a diversity tool. You're like the company that is like in litigation for sexual harassment. I
And
don't
still
know,
hasn't
man.
replaced
what
all of their
really
staff, as far
sucks-
as I'm aware.
What really sucks
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
King
also-
Studio is like
Like I'm
also
waiting for
been
I'm
very
waiting for the
good.
fucking news that they replaced all the important people in their company, and now I can play Overwatch 2.
I already pretty much have.
Well, no,
Have
they
they
yeah.
though?
massive. They gave them like massive. They cut them, I think, but it's
Yeah.
like massive severance packages.
I know Bobby Kotick sure
Well,
as
you-
fuck didn't face consequences.
Yep.
Oh, sure he does. Have you seen what he looks like? He has to live with that body for his entire life.
Oh wow.
He can pay people not to care though.
No, he can't. He can't pay me not to care.
You're
Yeah,
not in
that's-
his
And I'm the
life.
worst critic of them all.
That's another thing that also really sucks is that King Studios put in a ton of the work here, and King Studios actually does a ton of work on diversity and inclusion. They were
Yeah, I don't hear a
considered,
lot
like-
about
Would you say
King
they're
being
crushing
bad.
it?
Ha.
Shut up. I hate you.
Yeah, but
What
they
the
like
fuck?
took that into their like core values and
Okay, that
did
guy's
a
not
lot
real.
of work on that. So
Well,
What?
on the
He
flip
died for
side
you?
of that, I've seen almost
Well, I
nobody
punched
be
him.
like,
I
why
punched
is
him
King
too.
Studios doing this? Everyone's
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, so
wow,
this-
Blizzard.
yeah,
This happened with Brian. I last like a couple matches ago. There's a guy that you can't shoot, and so the only way to kill him is like either someone else can kill him or like you have to hit him.
Ow.
It's fine.
Why is this game working
Oh, yeah,
less every
that-
month?
That weird glitch.
But anyway, I can also just tell you that the future of the tool is basically people are still going to use it and nobody's going to give it, like, it's just going to be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
Like,
annoying
people-
now, but like, it's
People
in
got
beta,
angry,
they're
but the
gonna keep
anger
using
is not
it,
going to
and
stop
then-
anything because those people don't even understand
Yeah.
what's happening,
I
so
mean,
they won't
honestly, this is
recognize it
just
being
like-
used.
This
Yeah.
is definitely just like that, you know, I don't know, everyone's up in arms thing of the week where by this
Right.
time next week, no one's
Yeah.
going to remember.
No, the outrage
Right.
cycle
I'm
is
gonna be so
wildly
mad.
anti-intellectual.
Right.
Every time there's a single non-white
Fuck.
male character, I'm gonna blame that tool from Blizzard. I will never forgive them.
Yeah.
They made
That's,
Tracer
that's
with the
definitely the way to
thing.
do it. Like, also when I read it too, I was just like, okay, this tool, it sounds like something that you just ask a designer to run a character through in like 30 seconds as part of like the
Yeah.
review process.
Yeah, that
It
is.
doesn't seem like the kind of
it-
thing you'd even really want
Ow.
to promote.
I know,
just
I
wanna be
don't
like-
understand why they
Well,
promoted
no,
it
I-
when...
So I
It's
posted
whatever.
that in the chat.
I can tell you exactly why they wanted to do
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Okay, there is that.
Points.
Go for it.
They,
You explain
for
it.
those of you who didn't hear, it just came out. They spent like 2.3 million, or no, they spent a ton of money. I forget how much exactly. Being like, we're trying to convince our employees not to join a union.
Yeah.
This huge
Specifically,
thing,
it was
and so-
Ravensoft. So
Blizzard-
Ravensoft, the people who make Call of Duty games,
Yeah.
or the
Well, no, this was-
subsidiary
this
that makes
was-
Call of Duty.
This was Blizzard
this
too.
happened- Oh yeah.
Blizzard was also like, don't join the union. So Blizzard was like, we're going to get ahead of the story by publishing how
Yeah.
diverse we are. And it just made things worse.
And now
was
they're mad
so
about that
bad.
instead of everything
anti-union.
else
Yeah.
that happens
Instead of
every
the
Yeah, it
day.
is-
actually really shitty thing they're doing.
There is
People
something
think that
really
people think that
comically
that's why they
fun
announced
about-
Overwatch 2 in the first place, was to distract from
It
the
is.
Hong Kong stuff.
It would
it
not
might
surprise
be.
me in the least, because I've seen Overwatch 2 in action, and it just looks like they patched Overwatch 1.
Yep.
I mean, they
played-
did literally
at this
do
point,
that. That is what it is.
Yeah, at this point, I've played a good I think 25 hours into Overwatch 2, and
got
it
in?
is.
Wow.
Yeah, it is. Well, all you had to do was watch a streamer for 4 hours, and they let you in.
Yep.
And
mean,
so,
I've just been
but it
boycotting
does
it.
not. It does not feel like it only feels worse. Like every time you play it,
I
just
hate the
keeps
square
feeling
interface.
worse.
I liked that it was slanty in the first game.
yeah,
I
it
really
looks-
hate. I really hate that
looks
it's
like
squares
something-
now. I thought that was a temp one that they were gonna get rid of.
It has to be. There's you know what's funny? When you do Mercy's power boost, there's a normally it shows these little symbols in the background to show
Thank
you
you,
it's
Bird,
the-
for covering for my incompetence there. Sorry, go ahead.
there's It's like
Somebody
these
had
like
to.
25. It's like 25 transparency, and they're like very minuscule, unnoticeable arrows. Overwatch 2, they made them like 75% transparent, and they look like emojis. It's fantastic. It looks so cheap.
Nice.
It looks like someone's like doing an indie game for Overwatch. The UI just like took the UI took the hugest hit out of
I'm just so confused how they thought it was okay to launch the beta with one new character.
Yeah, the footage I watched. Well,
And she's really boring.
She is really boring.
Sojourn is like saying we have a new character. It's Soldier, and it's like okay.
I saw someone say, "Yeah, here's the new character, Sojourner 76."
Yeah, it's just
nice.
She's just not exciting to be the headline character for an entire new game.
Yeah,
And
the
so it's
review I saw of it was, you know, a lot of haters are calling this game Overwatch 1.5. That's not fair. It's more like Overwatch 1.01.
1.05.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a
like-
donkey joke. Yeah.
It was. That was it.
It's just like
He was
I
like-
understand intellectually that there will be more characters, and that's the point. But like,
I don't
why
think
wouldn't they
there
have more
will.
ready for the beta? Because everyone's just gonna. Like, it's like that stat
It's
of like,
not-
there was like 1 billion people watching it for one day, and then 99% of people stopped watching Overwatch streams. It's like, yeah, because it's the same maps and one new character that's not very exciting, and it's like, and it quickly
got
reminds
two
me
new
of when
maps,
they,
calm
it quickly
down.
reminds me of when they added Echo, and she was immediately lost in the storm of characters, and you would often play matches with if there was
How
none
could
of
you
her.
say-
So it's like,
They've
All right, I think I'm gonna drop here.
all right,
Dude, how could you say
Sounds
about real
good.
quick that there was they haven't added maps. They took some of the day maps and made it night, and then took some of the night maps and made them day. They're
Yeah.
totally
They
They
different.
added
all of them, all the
they
ones.
added two.
I saw the comparison and the lighting and stuff. It all feels worse.
It does. It looks worse,
Like,
and it looks like it plays worse. And
Everything looks
Does
really. Everything looks like
Aw.
way more. Everything looks way like. First of all, I liked El Dorado and Kings Row specifically being nighttime. I liked Kings Row specifically for feeling like Gotham, and now it doesn't because the sun is up, and that's not allowed in Gotham. There's no. You can't have noir sun. It's illegal.
It's
But then also like fucking like. When the one on the ones that are the same time of day, you see the fucking like slide of the comparison happen, and it's like, oh, we put the slider across the screen, and now it's like lower contrast and browner. It's like there's everything's less distinct looking and more like, oh, it's next gen graphics, like we're back at Gears of War. Almost every level looked worse than it did originally to me.
I don't really mind the day night cycle. I think at least it's different than looking at the same map every time. Like when you play after like you play El Dorado for the 4th time in a row, and you're like, okay, look, this has been really fun. Can we like get any difference? Like just a small change, like maybe a box somewhere.
Does it
that I
change
didn't
back and
expect?
forth
I'm
from
just-
match to match, or is that just a new look for the rest of the game now?
No, it changes back and forth. Like so, there's
Okay,
day,
so I can
night,
still have
and midday.
nighttime Kings Row.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. They didn't get rid of the time of day. They changed. They
I also saw a
added 3
thing
times
where,
a
like-
day and weather.
I think
So
it was like
weather's gonna
reflecting in the
happen, too.
moonlight in the example or something, where fucking Anna's entire gun turns bright, bloomy white because it catches the moonlight. I'm like, that's distracting. I don't want my gun to like glow at me in the middle of a match.
Yeah.
You want your sniper rifle to be as visible as possible.
As blinding as
So,
possible when you're trying to look past
And
it.
so, I do have to give like a fairness here to Overwatch that this is definitely not a beta. Like they are being generous in calling it that. It is beta in that it runs, but
They're
it
just
is
desperate
not
to have a thing to show because
Yes.
everything's
It
on
is.
fire.
It is not representative of what that game's going to be like for sure. Because this game, like everything feels
Ow.
bad. The lighting. So like if you look at any of the lights, they look childishly awful. The reflections are really
That's
bad.
what
like
when
it
I was
just-
watching the game, I was like, something is weird about the lighting, but I cannot put my finger on it.
Yeah. If you look at any light source, it looks like you have it looks like you don't wear glasses and you have the ring light around every light. There's just so many of these weird graphical issues. Things are just funky for some reason. Like things just don't feel like they should normally. When you know that like Overwatch 1 can do it just fine. It's a playable
fuck.
beta, but only in the sense that like it's running on top of Overwatch 1, right? Like it's not oh my god, these guys are quick on the trigger.
Yeah, no, we're getting slaughtered.
There's a lot about Overwatch 2 that's very clearly just we had to get somebody knocked on our door and said tomorrow Overwatch 2. And I said no, and they said yes, and that was it. Like
Jeez.
I think you just described the entire development cycle of Overwatch 2.
Why does that guy look like a
It's-
fucking Dead Space character?
He's got a stupid halo above his head.
Bingo's closing in.
Oh, I need to turn my thing down. That's why I'm dying.
Ironically, giving him a Halo made him look less like a Halo character.
Oh.
Fuck.
But I'm not excited. I'm excited to try the PvE because I'm hoping that's good. But I'm
doubtful.
I'm curious
I
about
think the
playing an
PvP will
overpowered
just be
tank
the-
because the tanks are fun.
They are definitely not fun anymore.
I am.
Because
The entire new
feels
setup to
really-
the game sounds like it'd be really bad to play Reinhardt, which is the one I know how to play the most. I'm like, oh no.
No, Reinhardt's actually one of the best ones to play.
That is
Reinhardt,
not what
Orisa,
I've
and
heard.
Doomfist are like some of the best tanks.
Right,
don't
they
think
changed
I've-
Doomfist into a tank, which is super
Right.
weird.
Yeah.
But that was being hinted at before, but
Doomfist-
still. He's not
It's
any
really
bigger,
fun
is
to
he?
be- Yeah, he's a little bit bigger.
Oh, he's bigger?
Um,
I was gonna say, like, it'd
yeah,
be
he's a
really
little-
weird. People kept talking about making Mei and Doomfist tanks, and I'm like, well, they're designed
Okay, how
already,
are
and they're that
how are they
big, so like,
sculpting
how is
this
that gonna work? Like, Zarya's already pretty small for a tank. They gotta like demand space and catch attention.
Oh, and didn't they take out the ability for Mei to freeze?
Yes, so Mei can't
Yes.
freeze enemies anymore.
She slows
can only
now.
slow. So
I
there's
forgot-
no CC in the game, except for
Tanks.
Sojourn, who has
I think every tank has a
well, not
CC
Sojourn.
usually.
yeah, all the tanks have a CC, but no DPS have CC, except for there's one tank or one. Who is it? There's somebody that still does have. Wow, dude, I just spawned here. There is one person.
Yeah, no,
that, still has
we're
CC.
fucked. But no,
We are getting
it's a
crushed.
bit of a bummer because the identity of characters is kind of going away.
Yeah.
And there's some characters that just exist where it's questionable what they're supposed to do, from what I can tell. Like, what does a Symmetra do anymore?
They're close.
Which sucks because
Stomp.
Symmetra was my favorite character.
Yeah, no, I like Symmetra and Ryan,
Symmetra's
and those
devastating.
both seem like, really iffy now.
It does suck that there's not a lot of shields, but I would still say that Symmetra is like a really tough character to fight against.
You were saying wildly divergent stuff from everyone I've heard talk about the game so far. Where like
I guess-
Ryan
well,
and
maybe
Symmetra are
I'm not
completely
playing-
fucked. You have to be Monkey.
Maybe I'm not playing on like a.
And
Maybe I'm not playing
supposedly
with like
Doomfist
professionals or
kind
something.
of supposedly
but-
Doomfist defeats the purpose of Hamster now or something. Which I'm like, that's a bummer.
Yeah, he
I was
does
looking
fill
forward
in
to
that.
Hamster. I was looking forward to Hamster being the best tank because it seemed like he would be
Did
on
you
the
hear-
face.
Did you hear what happened to Hamster?
No,
Did they
what?
remove something?
They so when they launched it, there was a bug that if Hamster's going too fast and hits you, it crashes your game. but it doesn't crash your game. It crashes the enemy's game.
So he could just crash everybody's games.
Yeah, he
Evan
can crash
hits you
other
so
people's
hard,
games.
he hits you directly in your hard drive.
That would make him the
Yeah.
meta tank.
It was hilarious. They had to literally remove him until they patched it, like until they patch fixed it.
That's
So like you
that's
just
kinda
couldn't
awesome.
pick Hammond. It was
Brig-
I was like, wow, this is actually getting pretty good.
Brig
They're
doesn't
actually
have a
putting in
stun anymore.
The new
yeah,
meta is-
Brig doesn't.
I like
Brig doesn't have a
and
stun, which is
she-
awful.
That's weird.
Spartan down.
It felt like
What's
the
a-
point of her
doesn't- you know,
character, so that's
what about-
frustrating.
What about McCree? No, they changed McCree's name. What about whatever his name is?
Cassidy.
Cowboy.
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
Yeah, Cassidy doesn't have a stun
Cassi-
grenade
oh,
anymore
so-
either, right?
Oh.
No,
then what
his
point
grenade's
is
a homing rocket that hits you for like 200 damage.
What the fuck?
it? What?
Yeah.
Probably not 200, given the fact that that's how you kill people.
No, it is for 200.
On a cooldown? That doesn't sound right.
Yep. You can look it up. That's how much it does. It basically can one-shot a tracer.
Well, 200 would one-shot everybody, practically.
Wow, that was brutal.
No. So they increased all the DPS health. So every DPS
Oh.
character is now around like I think like 300 range, and tanks are
Oh.
like, yeah, no, DPS are stronger and buffier. Tanks
Everything
are
I think I know is
Buffier.
gone. Buffier the Vampire Slayer.